Hi. Okay, I've had a chance to play a little bit with the new stuff that I bought from the Ulta sale, and I created this look today. So take a close look at it. I did a cat eye, the way I did the cheeks, the contour, the shading on my nose. This is the look. What I did was I didn't use too many of the products today, and what I did for my foundation makeup today is, this is filthy, so forgive me. I used the Mironess Velvet Maxi Lift Supreme. This is one of my go-to foundations. I really love it. It's a great foundation for aging skin. Let me come in really close. Gives me a really nice finish. I hope it translates onto the thing. Said the state can't get into the... I have got to stop this. This is really bad. This is one of the ones that works extremely well for me. Been trying to do something to change up my sculpting a little bit of the cheeks, and I'm really actually happy with this look today. I wasn't, when I first did it, it wasn't significant enough for me. After I put my foundation on, and after I did a little bit of color correcting on the bags today before I put my Tarte Shape Tape on, and that seemed to help a little bit. And then what I did was I wanted to try the, this is called the Ulta Face Sculpting Color Stick. It's the contour stick. The color is sort of, you know, it's neither terribly warm nor is it cool. It's somewhere in between. And what I did was I put that right where that bone is, just under my cheekbone. And then I smoothed it up to create that area. I then did a little bit. It was hard to do the bronzing. I couldn't find my bronzer today, actually. So what I did was I took the Mironess Macarena Mink, and I used that. Let me take this off so that you can really see it. Let me cover this. And I used that, and I also brought it up onto my forehead just a little bit. For the blush for today, I did the Becca, what the heck is it called? Shimmer Souffle. And this one's really, you can't see it anymore. It's sort of got gold mixed in with this very neutral kind of a pinky, peachy shade. The color on this one is called Fig Opal. Then when I went to do the highlight, I decided to try the highlight from that thing that I bought also. So this is the Ulta Beauty Face Sculpting Color, and it's Gold Dust. I wasn't too terribly impressed. You know, it was a little bit, let's see. All right, so if I add a little, I guess it's maybe showing up a little bit, but it was not enough on its own. So what I did ultimately was I went back to my old standby, and that is the Stila Kitten. And this one is great. I use this a lot, and there is a dent in the cushion top now. You can sort of see the dent, but at the same time, it's lasting a long time, so I'm really happy about that. What else did I do? I used the contour today on the sides of my nose to try to give it the definition. I'm really happy with that. I think it's very natural looking. Didn't use too much, and then of course I used the lighter shade in here, and I did my little bit down here on the tip of my nose. I also did it on the Cupid's bow, and I also do a little bit here on my chin, just to make sure my chin is not looking recessed. So I thought that that was helpful. For the lipstick today, after lining my lips, and as I say, just any old pencil that's hanging around is good enough for me, I used that Mironess, what the heck is this thing called? Maxi Tone Lip Bar. This one is in the shade Soul, and it's got these two colors. And I always lead with the side that has more of the dark color so that I get more of that gradient. Then I turn it upside down to do the bottom lip. In the center, it's never quite enough for me, so I always add my finishing touch of the Laura Geller Love Me Do lip crayon in the Honey Fizz. And that's just in the center, just a little bit right here. I really wanted to do a totally different eye look today, and somehow, no matter what I start out with the intention of doing, I always wind up with a similar kind of look because it works for my eyes and for the shape of my face. The goal is, with all of this makeup, to create the illusion of everything being brought up. You want the eyes to look as if they're brought up. So by doing the eyes this way, do you see what I'm trying to do, what I'm trying to accomplish here? It creates the illusion, once again, of everything being pulled up. So it's my visual facelift, if you will. Barring anything else that I'm not going to do, this definitely helps. And once again, I mean, take a look at all the rest of the stuff. It's as good as it's going to get for somebody of my age, and I'm thrilled. I have no complaints whatsoever. So for me, I really like this look. I wound up with the cat eye. I did the Stila liquid pencil that I just got refilled because I had run out of the first one. I did it out with the Morphe palette. And I went in with the dark brown in the outer corners. I actually didn't use this one for the for my crease and for my transition shade. I used, I don't remember if it was the other Morphe or the Crown palette today. This is it. It's the other Morphe one. I started out with this color, and then I went a little bit darker into, and it's showing up darker here than it is in reality, to give it, again, a little bit of warmth and a little bit more color. I then went under the eye. I'm fascinated with what Tati had done, so I'm not over it yet, when she had used the Magnificent Metals under her eye. As I told you in my last video, that never would have occurred to me in a million years. So I did it again. I wanted to come in with the blue again to get a little bit of a different feeling. So here I am really close. And this is what it looks like. It is the Stila into the blue. This is what it looks like, and this is what it looks like on the applicator. So, oh, it's almost half gone now. I think it's time to start thinking about replacing it. So I really like that as well, but it was a little bit too much. So I took one of the lighter blues that I got from my Urban Decay palette, and I went over it and then kind of smudged it out. Let me do it this way. I did this blue, and again, that's kind of a lot of color, but I thought it would be something fun. It's a little bit different, and in truth, I like it a lot. I was going with a much more subtle look, and I did start out with the same color that I did on my transition shade, but I went over it with the blues and ended with that. and I kind of like it. I think it's a fun kind of look. Let me know what you think. Take care. Oh, once again, you know by now, but I'm wearing the Soft and Subtle in the GL23101SS, and that is the soft shade of the Sunkissed Beige. Take care. Have a great day.